What is that link between stress and mental health?
Some people do not make the connection between stress and pain. So I recently had a class in which some people came just for their pain, and that was what they wanted to improve. And it was like it took, a few weeks and of listening to other people that they were able to connect. Oh, when my pain increases, I can tell, or something happens that gets me riled up and my pain increases, that they hadn't made that connection before.
Ah,
So it's like, once again, people start where they are, and so especially with chronic pain, there can often be a holding in and a tightening around the painful part, and then that can be the whole body. And for some people, there is not as much awareness of the interconnectedness of mind and body and our thoughts and feelings and our physical. No, not everybody, because you could have pain without, and you could be no problems with
yeah.
stress. But for some people, that the meditation and the mindfulness can, I think, especially in an MBSR class, that practice of meditation in a group can help them to just open up to the possibility that their pain can be influenced by them, by their thoughts, by their way of being, and even by, their physical tension. It's all interconnected. And so it might sound simple to you. It sounds kind of simple to me, but for some people, that's really, really profound to have that awakening and the opening to that.
That's very hopeful and really transformative, because, pain can feel so hopeless. Like there's nothing I can do.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
I was actually reminded of that, last couple of days. I had a back spasm that surprised me out of a weird turn that I did. And eventually I woke up in the morning where I would normally go to the gym. I was like, I can't even put my socks on. And I literally went to the floor to put my socks on. And I'm like, I can get up now. And I'm like, I don't want to wake up my wife. And it was a really rough day. And just reminded me of the practice kicked in for me, because it's like, this really hurts now. Let's just breathe one step at a time. I can see clearly, like, if the practice wasn't there, I would have like really freaked out.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine how that would have made my pain worse.
Thank you. Absolutely. And I imagine, if you didn't have a practice, you might be turning towards your wife and, being crabby.
Yeah.
Or trying to get her to do everything for you or whatever. And it's
Yes.
like,
Yeah,
and then
totally.
so it has an effect on relationships. Pain can definitely do that. Yeah.
I guess you're naming it can trigger reactivity, like, and we all have patterns of reactivity, and that's where mindfulness seems to intervene. Is that what you're seeing as well in what you teach and in your research? Like, where does mindfulness kick in?
Well, you know what? I'm reminded right in this moment of the title or name of your podcast. This is pause, and elevate. And so much of what the folks in my classes and in my research programs, if I'm thinking specifically about pain, I'm recalling some people from the research class. It was about, chronic low back pain in adults. One program was with older adults. One program was with, any adults. But one of the most frequently reported aha moments was like to be able to pause and like, wait, what can I do for myself right now? And so the person that is taking care of her mother and taking care of her grandchildren at the same time and having to do all the household things or whatever, and her pain would amplify during the day. It's like, oh, I could take care of myself. I could sit down and do something sitting instead of standing. And, but those kinds of things of taking that pause and the wisdom to make a different choice can show up. So that for so many folks has been profound. And then I want to say also regarding pain, in the area of pain research, especially the kind of research that I do, which is mind-body research, using meditation, sometimes using some physical movement, etc. We don't always see a reduction in the amount or the intensity of pain. Might go down a couple points on a 0 to 10 scale, but pain might still be there. But the amount that pain interferes with folks' ability to do what they want to do, that gets dialed down. And the amount that people are able to enjoy and be socially engaged, that dials way up. So even though,
Mm,
like, I want my pain to go away, it's like, hey, my
yeah.
pain's still there. It's just it doesn't bother me so much.
Ah,
But I mean, some people do dial down their pain quite a little bit, quite a bit. But it's
yeah.
not unusual that it's like, yeah, my pain's still there. It's just not bothering me so much. I don't
Mm,
care as much about it. It's like the whole world has opened up in a new way. It's not a world of pain. It's a
yeah. So from the contraction, even how you're describing it in your hands, like it's from a place of contraction. It's like a change of perception of the pain. The pain may still be there, but there's a change in relationship to it. Like it's there isn't that fighting. Like it's just here. And I guess we don't have to like it. Like I certainly did not like the spasm. It wasn't like, oh, great, fantastic, it's here. Like, it is here.
Mhm.
Now what do I do? How can I be with
Yeah.
it? And I guess that's what you're describing is there's a change in relationship and perception. Hello there, and thank you so much for stopping by this channel. I hope you find this content useful, and if you do, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It will really help me to reach to more people and keep this content going. Here we are journeying together, and let's see where this takes us.